rich. Check out my demeanor, bitch. Niggas thought the king had fallen off. Believe this shit. We don't follow nothing. We the leadership. Black Wall Street. Money moving through this crypto. We just reel it in. Stacking up.
Y'all let your boy Philly Freeze holding it down with Maryland for crypto. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all want to get your money right. Fuck with it.
All day. Much love.
Aloha to Maryland for crypto. Aloha.
Shout out to the big homie Maryland for crypto. Out here, 2-0, smoking with legends. That's how we do. Some legends out here.
Wagwan, Wagwan. Welcome to the Maryland for Crypto show. I had to come in with my best Jamaican accent because that's where I'm at right now. In the beautiful island of Jamaica, all off these crypto gains. And I'm out here with me brethren, Money Meat, Bread City, Mr. Make It Happen. What's going on, fellas? How's life going right now, man? Before we even get started, let's get our sponsors and the people that show love to the product. Let's give them their just due. Big shout out to Nova Armory. As you can see, my guy, Mr. Make It Happen, has everything set up. Product placement beautiful in his room right now. Let's give a shout out to Hayes Line for sponsoring Maryland for Crypto. We're doing big things with Maryland Concealed, making major videos, putting major content out there. Big shout out to RX Waters, been keeping me hydrated for this whole trip right here in Jamaica. You need those hydrations.
Look at your boy.
When drinking these, when you're sipping on these blue Hawaiians all day, you need to have some RX water in your system before you pass out. But yeah, man, you know, crypto.
How's it Irish, matter of fact? Tell us how you live your best life right now.
It's beautiful, man. You know, I'm in awe, man. You know, I just came back from Hawaii. You know, now I'm in Jamaica. You know, and it's all because of the decisions I made around this time last year to invest pretty much all of my income into cryptocurrency. Anytime I get paid for my job, a portion of it goes into the market, into these altcoins that are set to explode, and a lot of them have exploded already. And I've made some major gains, and so now I'm reaping the benefits. It's only the beginning, and you know this is what it's about, man. XRP, Ethereum, VeChain, Chainlink, Casino Coin. I mean, the list goes on, man. You know, we've made a lot of money in this past year, and it's only going to keep going up. I mean, the crypto market is it's not going anywhere. You know, it's no longer this underground thing for cyberpunks and coders. It's coming in extremely hot, and I don't see any breaks happening on the horizon. Crypto is going to keep flowing. It's going to keep growing. Actually, just recently, $42 million have flowed into various cryptocurrencies within the last week, including $15 million that have flowed into Bitcoin. $6.6 million has flown into Ethereum, and over $4.8 million have flown into Solana. So, I mean, again, guys, what more can we say? Adoption. You know, just to talk about the state of the market recently, it has done some nice, decent corrections. It's done some good corrections on the market. Hit really big about 2 weeks ago when everything was up. Over, I don't know the actual percentage, but the market was up. Bitcoin was almost at like $52,000, and everybody was singing praises. And now we're back down, trading around $44,000, somewhere in that range, which, you know, is a healthy correction. You know, if Bitcoin's sitting at $44,000 as a floor, looks like great. It's great to me in my eyes. I don't know how you guys feel about that situation right now.
Yeah, man. Right now, I mean, first of all, I just want to say what's up to all the new people that's in our group. And once again, a lot of people once again coming in, and now they're feeling that retracement once again. If they beat the last retracement back in June, July, thought August was, you know what I mean, looking bright side up going into September, and there we go again with another dip. But once again, this is just another buying opportunity. So for all the new people in our group, for all the newbies just in the space alone, use this opportunity to once again buy the dip. And once again, if you don't have any fiat money to buy the dip, just sit back and hodl if you already been into the game right now. These corrections are healthy. It's gonna happen. What goes up must come down. So like I said, just ride this wave out. Once again, if you've been, if you had some profits or some cash sitting on the side, you're able to invest right now. These are great buying opportunities. I know XRP is under $1. XLM was under 30 cents. You had Cardano drop under $2 for a second or two. I think it's trading at like $2.10. You have coins like Ethereum has dropped couple $100. That's a great buying opportunity if you're a big Ethereum fan. So there's a lot of good entry points for people to just getting into the market right now.
Definitely,
Absolutely.
I couldn't have said
Absolutely.
it. I couldn't have said nothing no better. I wouldn't have said anything no different. Definitely a lot of buying opportunities. A lot of blood in the streets right now. That's what they say. When you buy when there's blood in the streets, you just got to keep on dollar cost averaging out, man. I was just watching one of our YouTube videos that we like to watch here on Melon for Crypto, and he was saying like a lot about how like guys leave a lot of comments, and people like to leave a lot of comments about when the market crashes. Like, man, look, if you want to sell your cryptos or your assets, sell them. People like me, people like LJ will keep buying them. Because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep on dollar cost averaging out all the way up. So yeah, man, keep buying. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely, man. You got to dip. You got a dollar cost average. I definitely want to. I saw something recently that kind of caught my eye because that's something that we do, and I kind of just wanted to highlight it. It's not nothing. Pretty much what I saw was people blindly say buy the dip, when in all actuality, sometimes when you buy the dip, it might keep dipping. So, I think it's more so an understanding of the charts and understanding, the trend lines of where the market is going. For instance, if you're buying the dip on Bitcoin and it's the floor, the ceiling that it needs to hit is 42,000 before it rebounds, why not wait until it hits 42,000 before you buy that dip at 44,000 and you lose that money? Or if you see the floor is trending around, because right now we're trading sideways and we're actually in a bearish trend with Bitcoin. And from recent chart analysis, from our chart guy, they're saying that the floor for Bitcoin right now could potentially be about $28,000. So if Bitcoin was to dip to that amount, which is a great buying point because we know it's going to shoot back up, but maybe sometimes it's better to just sit idle and just kind of wait it out to see what's happening with the market, because you don't want to jump in and just completely lose everything. Which you won't lose everything, but you could lose a good amount of your money depending on how you do it. So it's just all about learning and growing. And I saw that recently and it resonated with me because we always preach, when the streets are bloody, buy the dip. But as I've grown into this crypto space and I'm starting to learn more, I'm following these trend lines and these charts and knowing good points, good entry points, and good exit points to get in the game. So that's just a little tidbit I wanted to touch base on. Something that I saw recently that actually resonated with me because that's what we talk about here on the Maryland for Crypto show. Yeah, basically, knowing these candlestick patterns, knowing when they're neutral, when they're bearish, things of that nature, they're all going to help you in this journey that we're all taking right now. And just to kind of keep things rolling, man, the crypto market is so vast and it's so diverse. You got stable coins, you got privacy coins, you got altcoins, you have Bitcoin. So there's all these different types of currencies and different types of ways that you can get into the market. But one of the hottest and most talked about, and I think this actually might be the biggest reason why retail investors are getting into the game right now, is these NFTs, these non-fungible tokens.
Right.
We haven't really touched basis on them yet, and I think it's overdue, man, because a lot of people are talking about them, and a lot of people are getting into them,
Right.
and there's huge hype around NFTs. At first, I didn't get the hype. I thought it was I thought it was just smoke. But this digital art, man, this phase of digital art that we're in right now with NFTs it's going crazy. And for those that don't know,
Right.
an NFT is a non-fungible token, which probably doesn't make any sense either. But to that regard, a non-fungible token is a piece of I would say it's a digital media file that can't be recreated, and it's one of a kind, just in layman's terms. So there's several forms of it. You can have digital. It can be digital music. It can be digital videos. But the most popular are these digital art files, and some of the top selling NFTs are from these platforms such as CryptoPunks, NBA Top Shot, Zed Run, Board 8 Yacht Club, Axie Infinity, and Art Blocks. These are the top forms of selling NFTs right now. It's become one of the fastest growing investment vehicles of 2021, and it's a breakout niche market within the cryptocurrency space. So as you can see, shout out to the Wizard of Oz showing that LeBron James NFT, which has probably sold for millions. And I don't get it. But it's there and it works. And people are on it.
Yeah,
and,
but what people, I mean, you don't get it, but what this is bringing that creativity back to the person, is giving us ownership. All right. Hopefully, like I said, within the next 2 to 3 months, Maryland for Crypto will have their own NFT as well, circulating through this industry. And once again, it's just going to be able to give us our own royalties, be able to have ownership of something. Nobody's going to be able to duplicate it and resell it, counterfeit it. So as long as we have the original copy and we can sell that, and every time that original copy is sold, we still get residual income for that in the NFT market, which is going to change the world, because once again, athletes, artists, musicians, rappers, anything is going to be able to be put on an NFT. Like you said, Tory Lanez, he sold his NFT and made about $3-4 million in less than 24 hours. All right, just selling his NFTs. And what people don't understand is, like you said, it's a digital file that you're going to be able to put on the blockchain. All right. Soon, everything's going to be digital. So everything eventually will be able to be put as an NFT. You'll be able to put your license and your birth certificate and all these other things will be put, or could be used potentially, I mean, on the blockchain as an NFT. So it's just going to change the world. And right now, we're just at the beginning, at the cusp of what's going to happen. Like I said, we can't even fathom what's going to happen in the next 20, 30 years. All right. And when our kids grow up and they're just using NFTs to pay for stuff and using NFTs to go to the doctors and, hey, here, this is my NFT, boom, boom, this is my card. Here, just send it to you, boom. It's going to be mind-blowing, the things that the future has for us, that this fourth industrial revolution technology, like cryptocurrency, like AI, like these robotics, that's going to just change the industry. And like I said, yeah, NFTs is just a big part of that fourth industrial revolution that's coming, and which is going to be, like I said, everything's going to be tokenized, everything's going to be digitalized, and everything's going to be able to be sold. Like I don't know if anybody's been watching, but the IMF had already put out there that by 2030, all right, we will own nothing, all right, but we will be happy. Meaning, we won't own it, like houses that we're going to be renting, we're going to be reselling. There's going to be so much stuff going on that we won't really own anything, because like I said, we're going to be able to buy and sell so fast that what's the point of owning something true, you know what I mean? And it's crazy. I don't know if that made any sense to people, but
and yeah, just to kind of piggyback off of what LJ was saying, with the NFTs and having ownership, it's really, as you can see, we dropped a graphic of Tory Lanez. There's a lot of industry celebrities that have gotten into the NFT game. Snoop Dogg just recently revealed that he owns $17 million worth of NFTs as we speak. There was a Twitter feed going around of his name was Cosimo Medici, which was some like renowned NFT, or nobody know who this person was. They were buying up NFTs crazy. Lo and behold, Snoop Dogg just revealed a couple hours ago that he's the one that's behind this account that's been racking up on NFTs. So that's just to kind of name a few that have gotten into the game. Obviously, Tory Lanez has made some major waves on it. CryptoPunk just a couple hours ago sold an NFT called CryptoPunk 2006 that sold for $400,000. Time Magazine is launching a series of NFTs that will feature 4,500 unique collectibles. This just happened today, where Time, a new NFT community initiative from Time, featuring original works by over 40 artists, is beginning today at noon. So it actually just started today, earlier on this evening. Well, today earlier. This drop will consist of variety of editions totaling over 4,500 pieces, revealed once all of them are minted. Each timepiece will be priced at zero point 0.1 Ethereum with the goal of attracting a wide array of collectors. So, honestly, people, if you think down the line, man, how, Picasso or Michelangelo or Leonardo da Vinci or Donatella or all the Ninja Turtles, but all these artists that were big in the medieval era. I could be completely butchering this by saying medieval, but we all know what I'm talking about. All the artists that were our staple holds today. Could now switch and turn to these creators of these digital files. Like who knows, CryptoPunk might be the Leonardo da Vinci of 2050. You know what I mean?
Right.
NBA Top Shot might be the Michelangelo in 2060. This is huge, especially from an art standpoint. Because art is this abstract, thing, and crypto resonates with that, man. Crypto and art, I feel, goes hand in hand, and I'm just loving the future of the business right now, the future of the game. Shout out to the Wizard of Oz, always chiming in on perfect timing with these drops, man. But yeah, it's crazy, man. There's so much happening right now, especially surrounding NFTs and cryptocurrency in general.
Right.
Like you said, Maryland for Crypto is definitely going to dive into it, and hopefully we can get our own NFT going, or get into the NFT game. I don't have investment money right now to buy one, I'll tell you that. But if we create one, hopefully it'll be.
Because you've been on all these trips. You stop living your best life out here. You might.
And that's
man, that boy gone.
My man got the robe on.
That boy been all right.
Y'all see, I'm in my Rick Ross robe right now, so it is what it is, man. I'm eating up all the vibes right now.
Oh, man, go ahead and flash the chain real fast.
Had to pop the collar real, man.
Yeah, look at it. Look at 3 chains over there, man. I'm trying to be like you, Sean. That's that Ethereum life.
Them boy's crazy.
Just to keep it rolling. Even Tiger Woods, man. Tiger Woods is actually is getting in on the latest digital craze. He's releasing a non-fungible token collection through a company co-founded by the one and only Tom Brady, and it's called Autograph in a collaboration with Upper Deck. Woods is on the Autograph advisory board along with along with Tony Hawk, Derek Jeter, Wayne Gretzky, Simone Biles, and Naomi Osaka. These are all on the advisory board of Tom Brady's Autograph platform. This is huge. The company has released NFTs for Brady and Gretzky and most of the other athletes on the advisory board. The intersection of sports and technology is such an interesting space to me, and I'm thrilled to partner with Autograph, is what Tiger Woods said, as they lead the charge by ushering a new era of digital collecting. Woods said in a statement, "It's been an honor to join their advisory board among so many iconic athletes, and I'm looking forward to bringing fans closer to my memorable sports moments at an accessible price and to the game I respect so much." What Autograph calls the Premier Edition was released Tuesday through Autograph and DraftKings Marketplace. Woods will release a digitally autographed version that drops on September 28th. The first collection will offer 10,000 digital pictures of Woods and will range from the price of $12 to $100, with only 375 editions of the $100 option. There will only be 300 total NFTs available with a digital version of Wood's signature. They will range from $250 to $1,500. I mean, these are the new collectible baseball cards. These are the new collectible comic books that we valued back in the 80s and the 70s. Right. I mean, this is huge. This is so huge for sports, for crypto, for media, for everything. I mean, these are going to be these are what our kids are going to collect when they're our age. You know, I was a big comic book collector myself, so
Right.
I mean, what more can you say, man? Crypto
What are
is
you
here to
telling
stay.
me?
It's
I
not going
got
anywhere.
books and books of cards that I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure out how to get those on NFTs, man. I got
Shoot.
Shaquille O'Neal rookie cards. I got all types of stuff. Like, I grew up in the 90s, so I used to collect cards from 90 from actually from like 88 to damn near 97. So I got hella people's rookie cards. I got Juwan Howard, Shaquille O'Neal, you know what I mean? I got, man, Penny Hardaway. I got all the rookie cards. 92, 91, 93, you know what I mean? 94. I got all those. So I would love to some type of way put those on NFTs and sell those.
And
Shoot, you know, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna push the envelope even further with this NFT craze because like we all know, we're big on conspiracies here at Maryland for crypto, and the conspiracy theorist connoisseur who opened the floodgates and blasted the government. Shout out to Edward Snowden, who has now and who's
Mm-hmm.
also from Maryland, went to my high school, big
Yes.
ups, big ups, big ups. But he
Okay.
just released an NFT a couple hours ago, and it's so crazy to me because it's of the letters that he released to the public, all the documents that he released, and he has his face meshed into all these documents. It's such a cool. I sent it to our Wizard of
Way to
Oz a
be
little
like,
earlier. Yeah, pretty much, man. And
yeah.
it's a unique sign. It's a unique sign. As you can see, that's his face in all the documents that he
Right.
released, signed by Edward Snowden. It's a unique sign work. It combines the entirety of a landmark court decision ruling that the NSA's mass surveillance program violated the law with the iconic portrait of the whistleblower, Edward Snowden. It is the only known NFT produced by Snowden and is produced using open source software. This auction is on behalf of the Freedom of Press Foundation and will be happening in the coming days. I mean, this is huge. How does Edward Snowden have an NFT of how he blew up the government? I mean, if that isn't the most
Right.
crypto middle finger to the system, man, I love it. Man. I love
Right.
it. I love it.
And the
Can't
thing,
go wrong with it.
and what's so crazy is, and what makes NFTs so crazy is that, guess what? He owns that document. They can't take it down. They can't take it from him. He's the owner. He has the rights. It's decentralized, so nobody can come and be like, "Yo, you have to take that down," or "We're gonna or we're gonna take down your site." When you have a decentralized NFT that's on the blockchain, guess what? That's on the blockchain, and guess what? Nobody can take it from you. Nobody, unless they buy it from you. You have full ownership of that NFT, of that document, of on the blockchain. So, and like I said, once it's on that blockchain, it can't be altered. So that's what's going to make these type of things just awesome for everybody. Now, granted, Snowden's taking advantage. He is a coder. He knows what he's doing. So he's like, you know what? This is for you guys, and read these documents. But for the average person that just wants to, what I mean, change their life. If you're just somebody at home that sketches, that draws, that arts, that's making music, this is your outlet. This is the way to reach the market by creating your NFT, putting it on the blockchain, selling it for hundreds, maybe thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands, and if you're that nice, maybe millions of dollars. So, which will once again change people's lives overnight. Just imagine your average person one night, and then you sell your NFT for $2 million. That just made you a multimillionaire. And guess what? That's all your money. You don't have to go through no broker. You don't have to go through no third party sales marketing people. No no art gallery, no nothing. You put it on the blockchain yourself. Somebody bought it from you personally, and now it's your money that's going into your crypto account or your bank account once you switch it from your crypto account to your bank account, however you want to have that outlet to spend your crypto. So these things is gonna be wild in the next 5 to 10 years, and if people are not waking up, they're gonna miss this opportunity. Once again, don't wait till it happens. Be ahead of the game. All right, jump into this market now. Don't be scared. We've been in it 2 years. Nothing's happened to us. All we've got is profit, and we're just trying to wake people up and let them understand that this market is going forward with or without you. And if you're smart, you're going to jump in. You're going to figure out ways to maneuver through this market and figure out ways to benefit and profit out of this market. The same way I have, the same way Meech has, the same way Sean has. All right, and the rest of the Maryland for Crypto team and all the people in our group and the people in our Patreon, they see the light. They understand that crypto is the future. All right, and then once again, crypto is the new hustle. And if you're not trying to hustle and figure out a way to get more crypto to change your life for the future, then you're just out here just living in a make believe world right now.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
the Matrix is reloaded, man. So
yeah,
either
it's
you're gonna take
reloaded,
the
man.
blue
And
pill
if you're
or the
not
red
woke,
pill. Which one you gonna do?
right, right.
But just to
You
kind
know,
of, I'm liking this area that we're in right now with talking about Snowden, because Snowden, he was a big advocate for privacy, and which pretty much is what the NSA surveillance program that he let people know about, which was pretty much the premise of it is them not wanting us to have privacy and him letting us know, hey, we need our privacy. And so, just like I said, it kind of resonates with crypto and it goes hand in hand. In cryptocurrency, we have, everything is on the blockchain. So, which makes it transparent, which makes it there to see. So that, technically within crypto, if you think about it, we really don't have privacy. People are going to know what you bought, when you bought, how much you bought, and what it is. Right. That's just the blockchain. It's secure. That's what it is. So, those are some of the goods. And then there's bads about the privacy. But of course, right. Just like with crypto, we have what's called privacy coins. Now, these haven't actually gotten mainstream focus as of yet, but they're big and they're coming, really hard and fast. Privacy coins, there are a class of cryptocurrencies that power private and anonymous blockchains transactions by obscuring their origin and destination. Some of the techniques used, including hiding a user's real wallet balance and address and mixing multiple transactions with each other to elude chain analysis. In the spirit of transparency, Bitcoin and other non-privacy blockchains allow anyone to view public addresses and transactions in the network, which makes it relatively simple to track someone's deposits and withdrawals, right? So with these privacy coins, you can kind of dodge the system if you're privy to this. Some of these are Dash and Monero. What I would say, those are probably the biggest privacy coins in the marketplace right now. They both have privacy functionalities, but they also have their fundamental differences in their design. Dash utilizes a two-tier system that merges proof of work with proof of stake. Furthermore, its anonymousness feature is optional through the private send function. And on the other hand, Monero transactions network are natively anonymous. Dash uses CoinJoin, while Monero employs an array of privacy-enhancing strategies, including ring signatures, which makes it more untraceable than Dash. Monero definitely trumps Dash when it comes to privacy, but Dash is a lot faster and cheaper to use than Monero. So I just wanted to kind of touch base on these two coins because their blockchains allow for privacy, which is pretty much what Snowden stood for. So, it could come to a point when those two blockchains, they might make a big splash. So keep those on your radar, people. Dash and Monero, the biggest privacy coins in the market right now.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you guys. The privacy coins, not trying to say don't invest in those coins, but the government has been cracking down on privacy coin because at the end of the day, this cryptocurrency is a gift and a curse. All right. Yes, you will be able to do cross-border payments. You will be able to send people money without having to go to the bank, $10,000 plus, without having to get any type of wire transfer or anything like that. But on the back end and on the downside of it, yes, these transactions will be tracked. All right. The government will have an eye on pretty much everything you do. All right. So when you send a transaction, it's going to be on the blockchain. Now, they might not be looking at that moment, but if they need to pull that transaction up, they'd be able to go and find that transaction and figure out what happened. So, like I said, these coins, these Monero coins, actually about 6-7 months ago, they actually put out the FBI actually put out a big thing on about Monero, saying they would pay anybody 500,000. Was it 500? I think it was like 500,000, almost $1 million, if they could crack the Monero code, which nobody could. So that's how crazy that Monero privacy token is. So they're trying to figure out ways to hack that token and get into that, because once again, the government will have eyes on everything, and they're not going to let the average person sitting with tens of millions of dollars hiding behind a Monero coin and not paying taxes on those coins. So, I mean, hopefully they don't crack it, and hopefully the people that do have Monero and are able to use those coins the right way, figure out a way to get past things. But like I said, at the end of the day, the government, they're dealing with, you got to realize the government made this type of technology. All right. So there, of course, they have ways to crack it. They have ways to implement different technologies to find other ways to get around that technology. You know, because what we're talking about right now, the government came up with 10 years ago, and stuff that's coming out now, they're already 10 years ahead of that. All right. So you got to realize that the government has already planned this, and they're just rolling out their plan slowly but surely and step by step. And we just have to, once again, be able to maneuver in this crypto world, understanding that when they do this, we have to do that to maneuver through their way. And if we do those right things, we should be able to profit the right way as they come up. And I just don't believe a Monero coin would be that way I would go, personally.
Okay. And I mean, that's a fair point.
Not a
Because
financial
you're absolutely
advisor.
right.
Yeah, I'm not
We're
your
not
financial
financial.
advisor.
We haven't said that in a while, but yeah, we aren't financial
Yeah.
advisors. So yeah, let's keep that in mind. But
I almost will be though.
yeah,
I graduate next May, folks.
hey,
Oh,
there it
why
is.
do they keep
There,
doing this to me? Oh my God.
you talking too much about the privacy coins, man. Uncle Sam heard you and
Right.
got you up out of
They
there.
ain't like it.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all still hear me though?
Yeah, we
can
can still
hear
hear you, man. We can still hear you.
I'm
But
still
yeah,
here though. Okay.
I definitely what LJ said definitely resonates. I just, like I said, I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I just love the fact that there's even a coin or a blockchain out there that the government has no idea what to do with. I mean, that's just, it just gets my juices flowing. Like I love it, man. I love I ultimately, I would like to just be on an island and live off the grid and not have to worry about any of this shit. But that's another story for another day. So I kind of feel some hope with these privacy coins, man. Hopefully they do take off. But LJ definitely or Mr. McCaffrey definitely has a great point with what he says, because ultimately all these blockchains and everything we're doing is all about surveillance, and it's about keeping tabs on who, what, where, when, why, and how. So yeah, man, that's cryptocurrency in a nutshell, man. So yeah, either you get on with your stables or your NFTs or whatever you have, but yeah, get on board. Don't get left behind. That's the ultimate be all end all, is don't get left behind.
The ultimate be all end all. Don't get left behind. They were also saying something about they were talking about cracking down on stable coins as well, because stable coins is another system that's basically put out there in the crypto space to kind of like evade from and I say this loosely, but kind of to evade from taxes. You take your profits from any digital currency that you held, and you put them into stable coins, and it stabilizes that position. They were saying something about with Tether, how they're cracking down. I don't know, something about Tether doesn't have enough liquidity to cover all of its depths. So I'm
Yep.
not exactly sure the whole story behind the Tether situation. I wasn't able to really gather all my information, man. Like this week been real crazy for me. I've been on the road all week. I'm just getting back in time for this, so I'm just happy to be here at this point. But definitely, I want to do a deeper dive on this Tether situation so I can bring you guys some more information about that for sure, because we need to know.
Yeah, definitely.
Because these stable
I
coins
actually
that's supposed to be
saw.
a part of our exit plan, so we got to be on top of that.
Yeah. Right. Hello?
Sean, what was you saying? Sean, we done lost Sean too. We done lost
Oh my
everybody. I'm the
gosh.
only one on the show.
Can you hear me?
LJ, we can hear you. We can hear you. We just can't see you.
Okay. Well, I mean, since we lost Sean real fast, I mean, and you can hear me,
Right.
and let's just go ahead and switch into a different topic real fast because I know I've been all week hearing about what's going on with the SEC, what's going on with Ripple, what's going on with XRP. So just talking about that, what are some of your views on what's going on with this case right now? What do you see coming out of it?
Well, me personally, I know that they're just dragging this thing along. Just like you said, the governments, the Fed, they're well ahead of us. They were prepared for this 10 years ago, and the stuff that's happening right now, they already have a 10-year plan for that as well. So to me, it's already written. I feel like they're they just talked about it in the conference how the Fed is more so focused on getting things correct rather than putting them out fast. So that just gives another reason to why they're taking so long. And they're the world's leading currency right now. So they're not worried too much. At least they say to us that they're not worried about getting left behind in this race of the growth of technology. But I think that they're just dragging this thing out. I think literally that it's just all being dragged out. We all know that crypto is here to stay.
Absolutely.
They're trying they want to cover all their tracks just to make sure that everything is good because they want to be able to monetize and capitalize off of this new space. So I don't know exactly how everything is going to unfold. I said this in the beginning of the year that this case would drag on at least for a year. You thought I was crazy when I said that. Remember, LJ, you thought I was crazy when I said that this case would drag on for at least a year, like over into 2022. I predicted that when
Yeah, I
they
definitely
first
thought.
filed their lawsuit. So, I mean, I
Yep.
don't know. We're going to see how things play out.
We'll see what happens, man. But ultimately, it's looking like Ripple has got the SEC by the balls. Excuse my French, but yeah, it's pretty much at this point, it's just a waiting game. They're literally just stalling for the inevitable
Yeah.
loss. I think
Yep.
what they want is Ripple to settle, but Ripple is sticking to their guns, man. They're not going to settle because they know they have this case already won, man. Now SEC's going after Coinbase.
I'm a little salty right now. How did Sean come back in and I'm still not?
You was talking too much about these privacy coins. I told you, bro. I told you talking too much about these privacy coins, man.
Hey, look, my man
LJ,
came back and adjusted.
close it out, and then come back into the link.
All right.
Yeah, that's probably what you got to do.
Yeah, that's probably
what did you do, Sean?
What he just said.
But
smart, man. But nah, definitely, I think that the SEC is like, they taking L's after L's after L's with this case, and they have been the entire time. But they still come into conferences with like smirks on their face or with the IE ass face. Like they look stupid every time they kind of start talking about this thing. Once again, I'm not completely financially literate yet. However, I just make things make sense to me, and it seems like the SEC is literally just trying to pull teeth at this point.
Yep, absolutely. And you know, just for what you saying, you aren't financially literate. I'll tell you who is financially literate, and that is a Asian woman named Saule Amarova. Excuse me if I spelled your name wrong. It's SauleOmarova. Saule Amarova, who has said she wants to end banking as we know it. She has just been hired by the Biden administration to run the Office of Comptroller of the Currency as soon as this week is over. So just kind of put that in perspective. This woman is going to be running the Office of Comptroller of Currency in the United States, and she wants to end banking as we know it. I mean,
Okay,
the writings are
that
on
was Brian
the
Banks. That
writings
was
are on
Brian
the
Banks'
wall.
old position, right?
Yep. She's
Right.
just
Okay.
been put into this. She's just been put into this position, and she wants to end banking as we know it. So, yeah, when the global markets freeze and you're shocked because you can't buy or sell, just remember, Maryland for Crypto warned you. When they issue a CBDC and they put expiration dates on your money and you're shocked, just remember, Maryland for Crypto warned you. When you didn't take your 33rd booster shot and they freeze your digital ID card accounts and you're shocked, just remember, Maryland for Crypto warned you. And when your social credit score goes lower than the minimum and now you can't participate in society, just remember, Maryland for Crypto warned you. I'm just gonna
We sure
leave that
did.
with you guys, man. Because
Right.
yeah, this is not going away, guys. And you know, your the banking industry is not looking too hot right now. It's not looking too hot,
Well,
man. Even
if people are
Coinbase just
if
filed
people are
for.
woke right now, no, my fault. If people are woke right now, they will see that there's a lot of banks closing. ATMs are shutting down.
Mhm.
I live right here in Columbia, right? Columbia Mall. There's a Bank of America. I go there all the time to take bank to the ATM. I go there one day. Guess what? The ATM is gone. They didn't fill. They took the ATM out the wall on the outside and then covered it with new brick. Like I went like not even randomly just walking up and I looked up like what the hell? What just happened? The whole ATM is gone off the wall. They just took it out the wall, filled it in with. You can see where the brick is different because you know what I mean. Of course, the old brick that's been there is all faded and worn out, and they put new brick in it. So I was like, damn, they done took the ATMs out. Because that's what they're doing. Cryptocurrency, you won't need banks. There won't be cash. What are you going to the bank for? To do what? To get what out the bank? Because sooner or later there will be no cash. We're going to go into a cashless society. And in a cashless society, you don't need banks. All you're going to need is maybe a couple people to work the back end at the bank to make sure things are going through. There's no but with all algorithms and things like XRP that has not had one failed transaction since 2011, all right, you might not even need people because once again, if you have these type of algorithms and these AI type computers that can do everything that humans can do 10 times faster, better with no mistakes, why do you need a bank? Because everything, like I said, this is crypto. This is these are done with algorithm, math problems. You know what I mean? These type of data. You won't need a bank teller. You won't need somebody at the bank. It's all going to be done on your phone, on the computer, through these machines, through these algorithms. So, I mean, like I said, banking is eventually out. So yeah, like right now, me personally, I'm getting my master's in finance. All right, I'm trying to hurry up because sooner or later, like I said, banking's gone. You won't need people like me eventually.
A
I mean,
master's in
5, 10
finance. Yeah,
down
you're gonna
years
need a
down.
master's in blockchain technology. That's what you're gonna need for real. And
Right, and so
just
hopefully I can get this and benefit the last couple of years before I have to switch over.
yeah, man. And just to kind of, you know, I don't want to toot our own horn or anything, but in our first episode, you know, I made a statement saying that, you know, cryptocurrency is going to crash the industry. There's not going to be any more cashiers. There's not going to be any more UPS drivers or truck drivers or, you know, things of that nature. technology and cryptocurrency is pretty much going to take away all those labor workers. And lo and behold, it's starting to come to fruition. FedEx just announced that they are testing Aurora's self-driving trucks on Dallas to Houston routes. So FedEx has just started to use self-driving trucks to haul goods between Dallas and Houston as part of their pilot program with autonomous vehicle startup Aurora and heavy-duty vehicle manufacturers, which is pretty much Aurora. And Aurora is on the Singularity.net network, which is a cryptocurrency. So
Right.
yeah, man. Sorry for the truck drivers, but eventually it's going to be obsolete. Eventually your banks are going to be obsolete. Eventually cashiers are going to be obsolete. And all these middlemen, all these labor workers, it's going to die out. So it's either, you're going to have these currencies or you're going to have the skill set to hop in the job field. You better get in. You better get in on coding. You better get in on blockchain technology. You better get in one of those type of arenas because it's going to be a big influx of, there's going to be need for those positions and they're not going to be filled because nobody's going to know how to do it. Nobody's going to know what it is. So, that's the niche right now, guys. So just, you heard it first here on the Maryland for Crypto show, and take heed because all the things that we've said, in the beginning of the year have either transpired already or are coming to, transactions. I think we need to start up a fortune telling business, guys, because we're hitting the nail on the head every time. So we're gonna have to figure something out, man.
And this is the big thing that's coming next, where people don't even see it right now. Once again, and I know I've said this in I think episode 5 or 6, all right, which is that we already have digital wallets. The banks already have digital wallets made for everybody that has a bank account. That you already have a digital wallet set, and I think pretty much everybody that has a social security number has a digital wallet already set and made for them. Once again, the banks are just waiting to roll that out. They can't roll it out until Congress comes in and puts down regulations and things of that nature. So that's one step. All right. The next step is moving forward as in the next couple of years, as more robots and AI take over these jobs. All right. There's going to be so many people out of work that we are going to start doing what we call supplemental income, when their government is actually airdropping cash or airdropping this digital currency to people out of work. So it's almost going to be like an unemployment type of thing, but you're going to be literally airdropped money every week or every month, depending on how they set the system up. But the thing is, once again, everything's a gift and a curse, right? So the gift is we're going to be sitting at home, jobless, not doing nothing because these robots have our jobs, and we're going to be getting this free money. So people are going to be happy. But the curse on that back end is that money that they're airdropping you will have to be spent within 3 to 6 months. So, and if that, they can take it away from you that way. So it's going to have an expiration date. So yes, they might drop you $2,000 in January 1st. But guess what? If you haven't spent that $2,000 by March, guess what? That money disappears and another airdrop comes in. So once again, it's making you have to spend that money. And once again, if you're having to spend money on a daily basis, a monthly basis, where do you save? All right, where do you bank that money at? If it's disappearing after 6 months, that means they're trying to jumpstart this industry by making you spend that money. Once again, it's a gift because they're airdropping you free money, but there's a curse because they got a 6 month cancellation or 6 month expiration date on your crypto or on that digital money. So you have to spend
on that digital money.
Again, people are going to have people are going to have a hard time trying to save, and they already have a hard time trying to save now because a dollar doesn't equal a dollar. A dollar right now is 87 cents. So guess what? In the next couple of years, that same dollar that you're working so hard to get will be 50 cents, 60 cents, 50 cents. And eventually you're going to have to move over to crypto and move over to these stable coins that stay at a dollar. So like I said, there's a lot of things coming in the works. And once again, if you're not woke, and that's what we're trying to do, people, Maryland for Crypto is just trying to drop gems and wake you up. We're not telling you to invest in us. We're not telling you to invest. We're telling you to invest your money, wake up, do your research, and invest in these right technologies that's coming out in the future. So you can be ahead of the game. So you can have your family and friends and loved ones in the right position to move forward in this fourth industrial revolution. And that's really what we're trying to do. Because I know I have my family, I have my friends, meet Sean, Shoes, all these. I have my folks, Dion. I have, you know, what I mean, my sister, everybody in my family, in my circle, moving in
Free
the right
smoke.
direction in this fourth. Yep, free smoke, moving into this right direction in this fourth industrial revolution. And so, like I said, if you're
Absolutely,
smart,
man.
if you're woke, you're going to be doing the same thing, which is waking up your family, friends, and loved ones, and letting them know that cryptocurrency is the future. Invest, do your research, and pave that way for the future of your family.
Absolutely, man. I couldn't have said it any better. Shout out to Mr. Make It Happen. You know, he started this movement and he's keeping it rolling. And you know, that's what we're gonna keep doing, man. We're gonna keep waking people up. We're gonna keep getting the information out there. It's up to you guys to ingest it and you know use it for your benefit. Just some final thoughts and
Yep.
takeaways for the people. You know, big shout outs once again to all of our sponsors, Nova Armory, Hazeline, RX Water. Big shout out to the businesses within the business. Big shout out to Hemp Heels doing big things. Shout out to Fubi Token. You know, big shout out to Maryland Conceal. You know, everything is growing. We're branching off like a tree, and you know that's what it's
Yeah,
about, man.
and crypto's allowed us to
We
do
came
that.
to start. Say it again.
Yeah, and like no, I was just saying, all those businesses within businesses, crypto has allowed us to flourish. All right, us
Yep,
investing in crypto now
absolutely.
has allowed us to start Maryland Concealed, which is once again, if you're going to become a millionaire, you need to learn how to protect your crypto. Figure out ways to, you know what I mean, protect your home, your loved ones. I mean, so we started Maryland Concealed. That's another branch.
Legally.
Hemp Hills, once again, yeah, legally. We're trying to make sure everything's done legally. Hemp Hills, once again, is another venture that we were able to indulge in and partner, make a good partnership. And now, once again, medical marijuana is definitely a big thing moving forward in the world. Gambling, medical marijuana, these type of things are new industries that are flourishing. And once again, Maryland for Crypto, we're able to make a partnership, and we were able to, you know what I mean, join with Hemp Hills. And once again, if you need your medical marijuana card, definitely reach out to Maryland for Crypto, or once again, you can reach out to Hemp Hills. There goes the number, there goes the card, the email, everything, the number. And you also get a discount when you mention our discount M4C code. So definitely, if you're trying to get your medical marijuana card, do that as well. And like I said, crypto has allowed us to do these other ventures, which we didn't a year ago didn't have these opportunities. But crypto opened the door for these opportunities to flourish, and we're just trying to take every
Absolutely.
opportunity we can and provide more income for us.
Absolutely. That's what it's about, man.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Yeah.
just to kind of, you know, give you my final thought and takeaway, I'm gonna just leave it like here, man. Either get down or lay down. But no, Maryland for Crypto warned you. That's all I got to say, man.
One thing I'll leave the people with. I know we talk a lot about research. So like tomorrow and you know this weekend, the 25th and the 26th, they have a Cardano Summit, 2021 Cardano Summit. So basically, what this is that they just have like they have these summits or like these events. It's just like a mix of like virtual and live events from all around the world, and you know people just get together and they talk about like the growth and like any of the updates and everything that's coming, you know, to fruition within the Cardano ecosystem. So you know, you guys, that's a nice little opportunity for you guys to like get information firsthand, live and direct from the creators of Cardano.
Right.
All you got to do is go to summit.cardano.org and just register. It's completely free. It's open to the public. It's open to everybody. Summit.cardano.org. Just sign up, register, and tune in, man. it's a lot of healthy information in there.
Right.
Whole lot of gems in there. That's all I got.
Right. Definitely. Yeah. Pretty much. Other than that, just last thing I just want to say, look out for some things that we have coming up. We have some projects coming up. Once again, the NFT project is coming up. Also, we have some Maryland concealed projects, things that we're going to be releasing. Anybody looking for their HQLs and their CCWs, we have those projects coming up as well. And like I said, Hemp Hills, that's a big project. Once again, trying to help people be legal in these streets. All right, that's the main thing, being legal. All right, the correct way. And once again, getting your medical marijuana card and doing the correct thing. So once again, we just want to touch base with all those legal ventures and avenues that we have going on.
There it is, man. Big shout out to Studio 202. Big shout out to Jabray in the background. Big shout out.
Yeah.
Big shout out to
She just woke up.
We built this whole platform on 202, man, and it's much love to you guys. Thank y'all for all that y'all do for us. Thank y'all for having us.
Yes, sir.
It's Maryland for crypto.
Right.
It's Maryland for crypto, man. We out. We'll catch y'all next week.
Yeah. Yep, we out, baby.
Yes, sir.
Catch y'all next week. Love y'all. Follow us on all our social platforms. You already know what it is.
Multiply the profits till you tapping on a billion. Then just keep on coming. Money stacked up to the ceiling, man. I don't brag or boast. I only tell you what I'm dealing in and how I'm feeling it. Your opposition is a